Frank, Spain clearly the better team. Argentina or England, any chance against them? Which of those sides would have the better chance of beating Spain? Spain will be favourites, yeah? No.
Oh, yeah. It's what I'm saying. People were afraid of France if they had to play them in the final.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we have seen that game against Spain, I think if you're Argentina or England, you say, okay, we're happy to be in the final, but what's going to happen to us?
Yeah.
Because if they play that way, of course, like we have said with the French, nobody can beat Spain right now. So you don't want to be ridiculous. So you want to fight, and I'm sure either Argentina or England is going to fight against Spain, but you will have to rise up your level because that's a hell of a team.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, think what Spain did to England in the Euros. You know, there's no reason why.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was very close. They scored a late winner, didn't they, Spain? I mean, they were the better team against
England. It's a final.
But it's a final. So I think England actually would have a better chance against, to answer that question, I think England would have a better chance against Spain because they know them intimately, don't they? Because they're the European team, everybody's played against each other. So I think England would have the better chance out of the two.
Do you agree?
I agree. And the spirit and the pressure they're going to put on the Spanish team can create some differences for England. Yeah.
Maka, how many times does Mbappe need to fall prey to the offside trap for him to finally grasp the concept of how to perfectly time his run behind without any hassle?
Considering how quick he is, you would think that he'd get it. I mean, some of them today were very narrow, weren't they? But as I said, the fact that he's far quicker than Laporte or he's far quicker than Cubarsí, he just has to hold his run a little bit more. But we've seen it in La Liga. You know,
he did that Clasico when he got
in Clasico. Oh my God, incredible, wasn't it, that time? But you know, not every football player is perfect, and that will be something that Kylian probably will need to work on, and will probably work on it. The superb footballer he is.
Does it frustrate French fans?
Yes, especially when he has all the vision on the other side, when somebody's on the left side and kicks a long ball behind, and he's on the other side on the right side, and he sees all the four defenders. So you have the time to go and to see and not being offside. And that's an obvious way of thinking in that specific action. And he was caught like twice today. And I say, how come you can be caught that there and not thinking and seeing what everybody would have seen? So it's frustrating.
Frank, will Lamine Yamal finally show up in this tournament in the final?
Well, I want to wish him the best. He's a crazy, amazing young player, 19 years old. That's insane. I didn't like the way that he had to kind of legitimate himself comparing to the French team, going into television, say, they're good, but we are good as well. Yeah, we never doubt about the fact you are good, and but show it to the world. And right now, everybody showed up, and we're talking about Kane, Bellingham, Mbappe, Messi, all the talented forward players, and he's not there. So we want to see that.
He is in the final, then.
He is in the final. Because that's fantastic collective sport that football is, but that's what it is, and it's because of his teammates, not because of him. And that's what I don't like about football. We need superstars, we need MVPs, let's say, but we forget that without the others, a superstar can do nothing. That's a real lesson of that World Cup, I think.
Would you have a word with him and just say, look, ease off?
No, only because I think those comments were made when he'd been given the Man of the Match award. So he stood at the board after the game to receive his award, and then he was questioned about it. So
he put on Instagram this morning before the game, didn't he? Celebrations after being France.
Yeah, I think there's times at Barcelona I haven't really approved of his look and what he's done at cup finals and things like that. But I mean, it's just up to whoever's in charge, isn't it? I don't think De La Fuente would say anything to him, particularly now. Whether somebody's powerful enough to say anything at Barcelona, I doubt it himself. But sometimes
you need that motivation, though, Maka.
No,
you're looking at it going, we're really going to try and win this game.
I don't think so anymore. Most of it's a load of
nonsense. I think people will work around him because nowadays they have an entourage of people who can tell them everybody loves you in the world. Don't make them change their opinion about you because you are going out and making stupid reaction or stupid comments. So just take it easy. Everybody loves you. You don't need to prove anything. You are in the right path, and make sure that you do the job and don't talk.
I think when you compare like Lamine with someone like Erling Haaland, who doesn't say anything really.
Exactly.
And
Michael Olise.
Yeah, and this tournament, everybody's gravitated towards Erling Haaland, and he's come across really, really, really well, hasn't he? We know him, of course, from back in England, but around the world, he's suddenly become this big focal point of what great things Norway had done, and he normally never comes out and does anything stupid. So you'd rather be on his side than Lamine, as in his entourage, saying to him, you don't have to behave like this, when you can also be equally as famous, well liked by doing this.
A couple of corrections. I said that they drew against Curacao. It's Cape Verde in the thing.
Yeah.
You said Laporte is playing in Saudi, but back at Athletic Club now.
Yeah, it's true.
You didn't say anything wrong. Well done.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
But I said Laporte was French, did I?
Yes, you did say that.
Twice. And that's right.
But Laporte has been playing football in Saudi Arabia. That's what.
Yeah. Curacao and Cape Verde begin with the same letter. So,
no, that's not. That's just you not.
No, you're absolutely wrong.
That's your ignorance, Dan.
That just seemed years ago now. Why wouldn't Deschamps put in Turkey earlier when France weren't creating anything?
Well, you can try to recreate the game and rethink the game. Deschamps did very well until that game, but I have to say the player let him down, and they didn't do the job. It was perfect until the player switched off. And in this game against Spain, because maybe of the Spanish team, we didn't see the French player and any of them. So yeah, you can say, oh, Cherki should have come, or Kone could have played, or Doué should have started. You can rewrite the story, but at the end of the day, Deschamps has been a fantastic coach, and it was an on game from the French team. And Cherki, he went on, and we didn't see him like the others. So
the others are better, quicker, more mobile than Ryan Cherki. That's why he put him on as late as he did. Because if he was the superstar in training that people talk about, he'd be playing every single game. Exactly. And the fact that he's played on the periphery shows that whatever Deschamps is seeing, he's not as impressive as...
Pep did that with City as well.
He's not as impressive as the 4 and 5 with Barcola and Doué in front of him.
Final question, Frank. Will any of the France front 4, Mbappe, Elise Dembele or Barcola, have even a 5 rating in L'Équipe tomorrow? What's it out of 10, L'Équipe?
Yes, I think it is.
Is L'Équipe brutal? Is it notoriously brutal? Is it something? Is that what the question's about?
Yeah. No, I think they will give him just below the average. Okay. I think a 4 out of 10 for all of them.
Elise as well?
Elise, first Olise. We didn't see him today.
No.
We didn't see him. Barcola was a little bit better. Mbappe tried a little bit, and we saw frustrated, and everybody will be frustrated because we expected so much from them, and we love them for sure. We love them. There's so much fantastic players, but today they weren't good, and they will be judged the way they deserve it. So I think a 4 out of 10 is nice.
Different question, Frank. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or now? Now all the Paris Saint-Germain boys are out.
He hates the Ballon d'Or.
Does he hate the Ballon d'Or? Yeah. Forget it then.
No, Harry Kane.
No, but what if he loses tomorrow? Who do you think will win it? Will they get?
Well, you can give to Lamine Yamal. I mean, he won the he won the La Liga. He won the World Cup.
I'm not sure his tournament.
Yeah, but we know how it is. You give to forward players. We'll give it back to Rodri.
Fabian Ruiz wouldn't get it, would he?
I'd say Argentina will win it. Messi will win it.
Oh,
that's what happened because the journalists are voting.
Yeah,
is it? Okay, fine.
And we know they know nothing. So the thing is, the football is made that it was a pain in the butt for them to put Rodri. They didn't put Carvajal when he won everything. They won't put Fabian Ruiz. He's not the type of player they want to see receiving a Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
That's insane because he doesn't interest anybody.
Okay.
That's crazy because I love Fabian Ruiz, but that's what it is, and it's how the choices are made. And no, Messi shouldn't get the Ballon d'Or. I'm sorry.
Of course not.
It's over. But Lamine Yamal, why not? Because that's the way it goes, and it's fashion, and it's nice. You have to sell it. And when you sell it, you give to most valuable players.
Yeah. So it's the wrong subject, then. Just the wrong name.
We keep talking of the team sport. You talk about the Ballon d'Or at the end.
It's your fault.